to her child. Green argued that she's capable of keeping her daughter safe. And you're listening to USA Radio News.
Now you can fly anywhere in the world and pay discount prices on your airline tickets. Book a flight today to London, Paris, Madrid, or anywhere else you want to go and pay a lot less guaranteed. Call the International Travel Department right now at Low Cost Airlines.
800-215-5141. 800-215-5141. That's 800-215-5141.
Turns out the 2020 presidential campaign cycle being impacted by the coronavirus pandemic in terms of the ability to fundraise. USA Radio's Chris Barnes with details now from Washington, D.C.
More than $212 million was raised in the first quarter by the president's re-election campaign and the Republican National Committee. The campaign raising $86 million in February before the coronavirus pandemic started to hamper things. That led to only $63 million being raised last month. The pandemic has led to multiple in-person fundraisers having to be canceled. For USA Radio News, I'm Chris Barnes.
And a NASCAR driver issuing an apology for using a racial slur, the N-word, over a hot microphone. USA Radio's Tim Berg with details.
NASCAR driver Kyle Larson issues a video apology and owns up to a racial slur that he said Sunday night during an iRace event.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm sorry. Last night I made a mistake and said the word that should never, ever be said. And there's no excuse for that. I wasn't raised that way. It's just an awful thing to say. And I feel very sorry for my family, my friends, my partners, the NASCAR community, and especially the African-American community.
NASCAR and Chip Ganassi Racing have suspended Larson. For USA Radio News, I'm Tim Berg.
For USA Radio News, I'm Robin Walensky.
A weak upper-level disturbance flying by the state to the north will touch off a couple of brief showers this morning in the northern reaches of the state.
Centers is open for services. They can provide telehealth services via iPhone or Android cell phone or computer. Please call them at 352-291-5555.
Is the internet driving business to your business? Hi, I'm Michael Warren with Brick City Interactive. At Brick City, we've been putting the web to work for businesses since 1998. We want to help you too, whether you're a real estate office, law office, medical office, manufacturer, retailer, a church, even a radio station like WOCA. We love to help businesses grow, and we have the knowledge and experience to make it happen. We offer professional, affordable web design, mobile responsive websites, search engine optimization, social media marketing, web video and promotions, online advertising, and more. Whether it's time for a redesign or whether you want to kickstart your existing website, let us help. Mention WOCA and we'll give you a free, no-obligation search engine optimization report for your website. This free report will give you practical steps to increase your search ranking. It's our gift to you from Brick City Interactive. Call us today at 352-351-1131 or visit us online at brickcity.com.
Pals Ocala Auto Repair fixes all makes and models. Pals makes sure that your vehicle's engine, mechanical, and electrical components are healthy at all times. Pals team would much rather see you drive to their shop for a full checkup than be towed in for a complex repair. Give Pals a call today to schedule your next service appointment. 352-414-2984. What? A nationwide warranty, 36 months or 36,000 miles, whichever comes first? Pals looks forward to servicing you and servicing your vehicle. 352-414-2984.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
The Paycheck Protection Program under the CARES Act provides 100% federally guaranteed loans to small businesses. Available to businesses with fewer than 500 employees. Funds can be used towards payroll costs, rent, utilities, and interest on mortgages. Small businesses are encouraged to get, gather, and go. Get informed by visiting getgathergo.com. There you can gather the needed information and go apply as soon as the SBA program opens with local lenders. For info, visit getgathergo.com to get your business ready to apply.
Buying and selling? Then you know about OcalaForSale.com, Marion County's internet marketplace. But there's something you might not know. I'm Michael Warren, president of USA for Sale. We created Ocala for Sale in 1998 with a passion to connect buyers and sellers and to help local businesses reach shoppers online. On Ocala for Sale, you're just a click away from thousands of deals for real estate, rentals, cars, furniture, appliances, horses, pets, and more. Looking for a job? Our Help Wanted section is booming. Shopping the villages and beyond? Now you'll find great deals on villages for sale, as well as our new statewide classified, Florida for Sale. Log on today and post your free classified. You'll reach thousands of shoppers who check our listings every day. Are you a business looking to get a corner on the internet marketplace? USA for Sale can help you reach your target audience in Ocala, the villages, and statewide. There's no better place to reach shoppers than right where they shop. Let us show you how. Learn more by calling 352-629-1663 or visit us online at usaforsale.com.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
And now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online.
WOCA. Record-breaking high temperatures for today. It will be warm with periods of clouds and sun, with a high today 93 to 96, breaking the record of 92 set in 2018. For tonight, mainly clear, warm and humid with a low 72 to 74. Wednesday remaining warm, clouds will break for some sunshine throughout the day, high 89 to 94. Then Wednesday night, cloudy with a late night thunderstorm in spots, low 67 to 69.
I'm Jan from Palm Garden. The well-being and safety of our residents is our top priority and at the heart of every decision we make. There are no visitors permitted in our center, but family members are encouraged to reach out by phone or Skype, Facebook or FaceTime. Everyone is screened daily and wears a mask. New guests are tested and quarantined for 14 days. The response to these measures has been overwhelmingly positive. Thank you for your support and partnership. We are Palm Garden.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
Are you a medical provider that doesn't like to settle for the same boring scrubs? Scrub Paradise in Ocala has a wide selection of top brand scrubs with embroidery available and the newest medical shoes and accessories. Every medical provider should look as great as the care they provide. Scrub Paradise is just off Easy Street next to Shoe Carnival in Ocala. Stop by today or give them a call at 352-873-4368. That's 352-873-4368.
On this episode of What Not to Do, brought to you by
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
I love vacations, but it's good to come home.
Is the pool overflowing?
We don't have a pool, and even if we did, it wouldn't be on the second floor.
Oh.
I told you before we left to turn off the water main.
I thought you said take down the weather vane.
We don't have one of those either.
Yeah, I was wondering why you said that. It does make more sense now.
Okay, genius, don't just stand there. Cut the main water off.
Okay, I'll go get the chainsaw.
Wait, what? No! What do we do when there's a plumbing issue?
Oh, I got this one. I'll be right back.
I said no chainsaw. Shut the water off and call Mike Scott Plumbing.
Of course, I definitely was not going for the blowtorch.
Uh-huh. The number should be etched in your memory, but just in case, 866-314-4443.
Okay, got it. 866-314-4443. On next week's episode of What Not to Do.
Really? A mariachi band?
Hi, Matt Wilkerson here, your Verizon representative with news that will hum your car, make it smart and safe. How? With the new Hum device by Verizon. You can rest assured you're never alone. Flat tire? Lost? Accident? For $10 a month, Hum by Verizon has you covered. And I will come to you in Marion County to install the Hum for free. Time to call me at 352-528-0020. Are you ready to hum along? Call 352-528-0020.
Hey, this is Matt from Crossroad Auto Sales. I want to invite you to come over and check out our vehicles. All of our vehicles at Crossroad Auto Sales go through a rigorous 100-point safety inspection. We work with most outside finance companies, and we even have in-house financing available. Stop by today at 1800 Northwest 10th Street or give me a call at 690-6695. That's 690-6695. Crossroad Auto Sales. We won't leave you stranded at the crossroad.
We are proud to announce the Conservative Watch Hour on WOCA 96.3 FM and 1370 AM every Friday at 11 a.m. Hosted by Annie Marie Delgado, president of Trump Team 2020 Florida, and her co-host Ann Vandersteel with SteelTruth.com. We are serving a higher level of excellence, and we are the only program of this type in this market. Don't miss your weekly dose of conservative talk radio. WOCA 11 a.m. Fridays, 96.3 and 1370 a.m.
Good morning. It's just gone 7 o'clock in the morning.
Welcome to AM Ocala Live on WOCA. And now, here's your morning host, Adam Micklin.
Listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA, the source. Good morning, everybody. Tuesday. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday, as it is now moving through here with some weather for today, as we've got an expectation of a thunderstorm or two to move on through, as we've got 75 degrees outside, foggy, misty, the whole kit and caboodle. And it's Tuesday. What a day to stay in bed with the clouds, with the hear of the crack of the roll of the thunder, the crack of the lightning, the sound of the rain. Oh man. Speaking of that, that would be where I'd like to be right now. I think just another hour, just another hour of some good shut eye with the rain coming in. It's like I said, it's like a cleansing nonetheless. But we got thunderstorms moving in. That's just off the coast to the west now. That's moving this way with expectations of rain and storms. However, what looked like what was coming directly at us is now moving just a little bit north. But there is a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms today, possibly also after 3 p.m. And we're going to see some clouds and sun today, high near 90, with a light south wind becoming southwest 8 to 13 miles per hour in the morning. We got a 30% chance of rain today with a 30% chance of showers mainly between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. tonight, with mostly cloudy around 70 degrees. And then Wednesday, we've got more showers, thunderstorms likely possibly after 2 p.m. Cloudy tomorrow with a high of 84 degrees with chance of precipitation being 70%. So definitely some rain if we already got some through last night with a lot of moisture in the air. Boy, you could feel it. As yesterday it was warming up, but it was that feeling that you get a little taste of the summer, the humidity with the stickiness, the expectation of the thunderstorm, but then is it hoping it comes through to kind of clear some of that out. It doesn't, it dissipates. Mess nonetheless. Anyway, good morning, everybody. As it is Tuesday and we're working through this week, big thing yesterday, as I talked to a lot of people, as yesterday was the first dump of what was the economic payment, yada, yada, the way they put it, basically the stimulus package money that's being dropped into the nation's accounts in lieu of getting us through this hard, tumultuous time of the pandemic for COVID-19. As for some people, they're on about a month and a half now, about almost 6 weeks involved in shutdown, as we here are now about just a month into it ourselves with looking towards the end of the month to see where we are actually at. After talking last Thursday with the County Commission and Department of Health, Mark Lander, as in the idea of the 22nd, 23rd, 24th are great days to start to see where those numbers really could be in lieu of getting the conversation rolling about where we could get out of this and get back to a somewhat normalcy. And that's next week. As this is a week that we can continue to do what's necessary. And hey, if it's going to rain, that makes things just a little bit easier nonetheless, as it gives you more of an excuse to just kind of lay around the house, although that's what everybody's probably been doing for the last 3 weeks or so. But hey, why not? As we got a good show for you lined up today, this Tuesday. Of course, it is Tuesday, so that means we're going to have Carol Ann Baldwin, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin in the studio, along with Matt Gibbs, Auto Repair with Personal Care. So we'll have Carol Ann Baldwin, Sunrise Automotive with Matt Gibbs. That always makes it a fun, lighthearted Tuesday. And as that rolls through, we're going to be doing, of course, Galen at the top of the 8 o'clock hour to get some conversation rolling that way. And then we'll be doing at 8:35, we'll be doing our news bits of news that we can chew. And then we'll round out the show at 10:30 with On This Day in History. So as like we said, we got a good show for you lined up here. We're going to take a short little break, and then when we come back, we're going to roll with some conversation. Of course, we'll have our phone lines open, 622-9622. And as we say, good morning, everybody. It's going to be a wet one, but that's okay. I think we could use the rain, and like I said, if it's early enough, that keeps you in bed and makes you sleep just a little bit better nonetheless. But we're going to take a short little break. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to AM Ocala Live on WOCA Ocala, WOCA The Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. Back after this.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
The Centers is open for services. They can provide telehealth services via iPhone or Android cell phone or computer. Please call them at 352-291-5555.
Is the internet driving business to your business? Hi, I'm Michael Warren with Brick City Interactive. At Brick City, we've been putting the web to work for businesses since 1998. We want to help you too, whether you're a real estate office, law office, medical office, manufacturer, retailer, a church, even a radio station like WOCA. We love to help businesses grow, and we have the knowledge and experience to make it happen. We offer professional, affordable web design, mobile responsive websites, search engine optimization, social media marketing, web video and promotions, online advertising, and more. Whether it's time for a redesign or whether you want to kickstart your existing website, let us help. Mention WOCA and we'll give you a free, no-obligation search engine optimization report for your website. This free report will give you practical steps to increase your search ranking. It's our gift to you from Brick City Interactive. Call us today at 352-351-1131 or visit us online at brickcity.com.
WOCA.
Record-breaking high temperatures for today. It will be warm with periods of clouds and sun, with a high today 93 to 96, breaking the record of 92 set in 2018. For tonight, mainly clear, warm and humid with a low 72 to 74. Wednesday remaining warm, clouds will break for some sunshine throughout the day, high 89 to 94. Then Wednesday night, cloudy with a late night thunderstorm in spots, low 67 to 69.
Pals Ocala Auto Repair fixes all makes and models. Pals makes sure that your vehicle's engine, mechanical, and electrical components are healthy at all times. Pals team would much rather see you drive to their shop for a full checkup than be towed in for a complex repair. Give Pals a call today to schedule your next service appointment. 352-414-2984. What? A nationwide warranty, 36 months or 36,000 miles, whichever comes first? Pals looks forward to servicing you and servicing your vehicle. 352-414-2984.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Good morning, everybody. You're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA The Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. By the way, we're broadcasting to you live from the Panic Mall, streaming live, YouTube Live, WOCA The Source Radio. As we get to the close to the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour here, as we mentioned, we got a good show for you lined up, as it is Tuesday. And I know a lot of people look forward to Tuesday. It's Two for Tuesday, as we have two people in the studio. We have Carol Ann Baldwin, as we usually talk to her about some weather, and it's always exciting when we can have her in here. And there's actually some weather going on, nonetheless. And then after that, Matt Gibbs. We'll have Sunrise Automotive, Matt Gibbs, to talk a little bit about now with the expectation that stimulus check for some people who need some of the stuff done to their car. What better time now if you're not driving it a whole lot and all that good stuff, and you need to get something fixed on it, and how you have that little bit extra to help do it, and you want to do it yourself, and you have questions on behalf of what to do, give us a call during that segment. Matt Gibbs is here to help and here to give some good advice, and he's a mechanic technician that's been around the block for a while, and it's him always wanting to help, which is why he's always in the studio. And then, like we said, Carol Ann Baldwin to talk some of that gardening stuff and what you can expect with this rain and what to do thereafter. So that'll be good nonetheless. And I was going to say, with the expectation of the stimulus checks wanting to drop in, a big expectation is for the market to see some better days ahead now that some people have that money to basically spend, nonetheless. But I'm sure it's probably one of those things that if we could basically overall, get back to a little bit of a normalcy, then we could see the market definitely shoot back up for sure. As nonetheless, it's been a lot. Yesterday we were discussing a little bit more about what effect the COVID-19 pandemic has had on, for example, just with Easter, and still wanting to, I think we read an article there within Kentucky about how they still wanted to do some congregation for church service, which is, constitutional right to do, but yet there was some expectation of backlash there from the governor and state troopers taking down license plates, and then starting to get that conversation rolling and everything else from it. But I think today is more of an idea of just talking about the conversation of kind of seeing this through, and then also talking maybe a little bit. I'd like to leave the conversation just a little bit touch and go, a little controversial with the idea of numbers. I've heard so many things lately about what are the correct figures for all of this information that's been an onslaught between what there are for positive cases, people who are, dying from the coronavirus, all the way to numbers that have recovered, which doesn't get really reported that much, down to, to your county, to your state, to the nation, to then the world. As now there's been a lot of rumors with the expectation of the financial gain that a lot of hospitals could have from considering some death that's somehow tied in or related to coronavirus that gets them benefits, which I've been seeing a lot of that lately. So it's a convolution of information, I think, when it even comes down to the numbers. Now, when we have a county commission on in the Department of Health, it's a little different. They're telling us numbers that they've been seeing from the CDC and everything like it. But nonetheless, that's what we're going to look to get after as when we come back from our break. You're listening to 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. As we got a good Tuesday for you. It's going to be a little bit of a wet morning, but that's okay. So stay tuned. We'll be back right after this. Like we said, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. We'll be back right after this.
I'm Chris Foster. At his coronavirus task force daily briefing, President Trump says he has total authority over governors to decide when their states' economies are reopened.
We will soon finalize new and very important guidelines to give governors the information they need to start safely opening their states. My administration's plan and corresponding guidelines will give the American people the confidence they need to begin returning to normal life.
Those decisions legally are really up to state and local governments. Another missile launch from North Korea.
A South Korean defense official says the North launched several fighter jets after it conducted suspected cruise missile tests Tuesday morning. North Korea has carried out a series of short-range missile and other weapons tests in recent weeks amid stalled nuclear talks with the United States.
Fox's Jackie Ibanez. America's listening to Fox News.
If you're a pro, Lowe's knows your job hasn't stopped. We're here to help with the supplies you need to make repairs and keep people's homes running smoothly at this important time. From our convenient curbside loading to job site delivery to savings on the products you need most, our focus is to help keep your business moving forward. Lowe's is open, and we're pro ready.
There will be parties again soon, and family gatherings. There'll be parades and sporting events and concerts. To help our communities when they come back together, respond to the 2020 census now. Spend a few minutes online today to impact the next 10 years of healthcare, infrastructure, and education. Respond online today to make America's tomorrow brighter. Shape your future. Start here at 2020census.gov. Paid for by U.S. Census Bureau.
Casting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
The Centers is open for services. They can provide telehealth services via iPhone or Android cell phone or computer. Please call them at 352-291-5555.
Is the internet driving business to your business? Hi, I'm Michael Warren with Brick City Interactive. At Brick City, we've been putting the web to work for businesses since 1998. We want to help you too, whether you're a real estate office, law office, medical office, manufacturer, retailer, a church, even a radio station like WOCA. We love to help businesses grow, and we have the knowledge and experience to make it happen. We offer professional, affordable web design, mobile responsive websites, search engine optimization, social media marketing, web video and promotions, online advertising, and more. Whether it's time for a redesign or whether you want to kickstart your existing website, let us help. Mention WOCA and we'll give you a free, no-obligation search engine optimization report for your website. This free report will give you practical steps to increase your search ranking. It's our gift to you from Brick City Interactive. Call us today at 352-351-1131 or visit us online at brickcity.com.
WOCA.
Record-breaking high temperatures for today. It will be warm with periods of clouds and sun, with a high today 93 to 96, breaking the record of 92 set in 2018. For tonight, mainly clear, warm and humid with a low 72 to 74. Wednesday remaining warm, clouds will break for some sunshine throughout the day, high 89 to 94. Then Wednesday night, cloudy with a late night thunderstorm in spots, low 67 to 69.
Pals Ocala Auto Repair fixes all makes and models. Pals makes sure that your vehicle's engine, mechanical, and electrical components are healthy at all times. Pals team would much rather see you drive to their shop for a full checkup than be towed in for a complex repair. Give Pals a call today to schedule your next service appointment. 352-414-2984. What? A nationwide warranty, 36 months or 36,000 miles, whichever comes first? Pals looks forward to servicing you and servicing your vehicle. 352-414-2984.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Paycheck Protection Program under the CARES Act provides 100% federally guaranteed loans to small businesses. Available to businesses with fewer than 500 employees. Funds can be used towards payroll costs, rent, utilities, and interest on mortgages. Small businesses are encouraged to get, gather, and go. Get informed by visiting getgathergo.com. There you can gather the needed information and go apply as soon as the SBA program opens with local lenders. For info, visit getgathergo.com to get your business ready to apply.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
And now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online.
WOCA.
Record-breaking high temperatures for today. It will be warm with periods of clouds and sun, with a high today 93 to 96, breaking the record of 92 set in 2018. For tonight, mainly clear, warm and humid with a low 72 to 74. Wednesday remaining warm, clouds will break for some sunshine throughout the day, high 89 to 94. Then Wednesday night, cloudy with a late night thunderstorm in spots, low 67 to 69.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. You're listening to AM Ocala Live, WOCA The Source, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. Streaming live, YouTube Live, WOCA The Source Radio. As we're getting your day started. It's a wet one, isn't it? As there's an expectation for more showers and thunderstorms to be moving through today with a 30% chance of rain. How about that? Even though it's as ominous as hell, there's still only a 30% chance. And just looking at the radar there a minute ago, it looks like the majority of what was coming this way now is moving just a little bit more north on radar as some of the stronger areas of heavier rain and thunder and lightning is now moved. Looks like it's pretty much heading direct towards Gainesville now as it's moving just a little bit from the southwest to the northeast. But there still is an expectation of thunderstorms today after 2 p.m. As you can tell, there's quite a bit of humidity in the air, and that chance of rain for the afternoon rolls into tonight with a 30% chance, and then into tomorrow with even more, as they're looking for a 70% chance for Wednesday for rain, and highs tomorrow in the 80s. But then when we get to Thursday, the low for Wednesday night is 60. So 24-degree temperature drop for Wednesday night, and as we get into Thursday, high of only 72 with a 40% chance of rain, and mostly cloudy skies. So there you go. As we know, we can use the rain before we get to the more drier season, as we'll have the rain. We'll make it work. Now, with it being Tuesday, as we're moving through the week here, kind of the big thing that was expected yesterday was a lot of people beginning to get the stimulus checks that were part of the big stimulus package for the citizens in the United States to work through the time that's difficult here through the global pandemic and everything else. As that being said, I know some people couldn't wait as long as they did, and then for some people it's like, okay, it's good. Now they got some work to do this week to basically get some things in order and have some expectations to get some bills paid and all that good stuff to get right back on track. And for all of those out there, I hope you get yours, and it's necessary for what you need it for and everything else. But I think one of the funny things about it, and I think it's worth talking about, is a good friend of mine were making the joke that at some point everybody does something crazy, and we're waiting for the first blog or Snap or TikTok or Instagram or some Facebook video that drums up the what could you do with the $1,200 as far as how many Corona beers could you get. I said, like, we were joking about the idea of seeing people probably getting to the point where they want to be jokesters and see how many Coronas they could get for $1,200. But what's funny is no funnier than we were talking about that. Just a little bit later, it was brought up on one of those memes about somebody asking the question through a forum about how many tacos they could get from Taco Bell with the stimulus check of $1,200. And, well, basically the bottom line was a mathematician put it together and actually broke the price structure down, if you will. And I thought it was hilarious. And obviously it's a joke. I don't see anybody taking that to not be so serious, but it says how many tacos can I get with my $1,200 stimulus check? And it was replied with the cheapest way would be to order a 12-count party pack for $13.99 with an 8% sales tax in the area that it's discussing. With an 8% sales tax, it comes out to be about $15.12 for 12 tacos. This nets you 79 party packs with $5.52 to spare, and then you could buy 3 more tacos at $1.40 after tax. If you go on Tuesday and score your free taco, you could get 952 crunchy tacos for $1,200. That's right, 952 tacos. Now that sounds like a party. Am I right? That's right. That sounds like a party. However, no social gathering, only social distancing. Good morning, WOCA. You're on the air. How you doing today?
Good morning. Isn't it kind of crazy? We're all going to get this money hopefully tomorrow, and we got nowhere to spend it.
Right. You know what I was thinking? It takes me back to earlier in the 2000s when we had the stimulus check to help the economy. Everything that came from George W. Bush with the idea of stimulus, give it to the people, and then I was thinking, you know what we all need to do? They need to basically have us all spend it all at the same time. Like, just get ready, whatever it is you want to buy. Boom.
What do they call that when the spending index? There's an index for consumer goods or something.
Yeah, right.
It'd go off the charts.
And it would go off the charts, and that would spike. That would bring the economy back. It's like a giant resuscitation. It's like, clear, now spend, clear, and then the next thing you know, the economy's back breathing again.
Years ago, when we got the stimulus money, it didn't. I thought, okay, how's this going to help? But they knew that nobody was going to save that, because I thought, what if people save it? And they just knew that the spending habits of the American people is, we get money, we blow it.
Right. Well, I think the first one.
You can't go to a store and buy a new cell phone. I mean, you can only go to Walmart and Target. The mall's closed, so you can't go. You can't go there. There's nowhere to spend it unless you do on Amazon, and you can't get it delivered until May unless it's essential.
Right. And I
so
think
we are getting new tires and a shower door, because our shower door first exploded the other day.
Oh wow!
So we will stimulate. I don't know. It was a freak thing. It was really weird, but it just combusted and blew out. But I thought, okay, there's $300-400 for that on the stimulus money.
I think at the end of the day too, just like years ago when they had it was like a reminder of just how screwed everybody is with their income. I think it's one of those reminders that well, shoot. Or, sarcastically, there was a good comic that talked about, years ago with that first stimulus, because, most people got $500 to some odd dollars. Now, if you had kids, obviously you got more. Yeah. But it was just the realization that you're like, son of a gun, I'm home free. $25 for the house payment, $13 for groceries. Son of a gun, I'm home free. Heck no, that's not how it goes, So at the end of the day, it's just a reminder. It's like, well, I don't know what to do with this, considering it's just enough to not do anything with.
Yeah, like people that have a couple kids, like my daughter up north, they have 3 children under 1,500,
Yeah.
And then a family, husband and wife, that's 2,400. And she had just recently ordered having new windows put in downstairs, and it's about $4,500,
Yeah.
And she says, it's really, that her stimulus. Oh, and then she had a baby 5 months ago. She has a big medical bill, so it's going to pay her part of her medical bill for the baby's birth and her window.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have to put as much on the Home Depot charge. It's kind of funny, but she says she's so thankful that she has a job,
Oh, absolutely. And I think
he works on a shipping dock, that keeps the chain going, the goods going.
Right.
A logistics company. So he has, nobody got laid off there. So that was kind of interesting. But they're pretty. Yeah, they were saying that some of their friends, that they have about the same amount of kids, and they have to. Their money is to survive.
Yeah.
Because they are not working.
Yeah. Now I'm going to read. Yeah. I'm going to read for you because I know it's up near Wisconsin, right? Milwaukee area, correct?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to read for you their forecast for today. Are you ready for this? Scattered snow showers, mainly afternoon with increasing clouds, high near 38, wind 5 to 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 30, chance of snow 50%. It's April 14th.
Now, I tell you, I was getting homesick because we had my one grandson is almost 16, and my second grandbaby is 2.5, and my daughter's, and then the new baby is 4 months. So as a grandma, you get really, really, really homesick, and you think about selling the house and moving back, so you could be there after school with the kids and all this. But last year, I read that forecast about the same time.
Yep, that's a deal breaker.
I was supposed to fly up there last Saturday.
Right.
And watch the kids for a week. I would be there right now.
Yeah, hey, count your blessings, silver linings. There's reasons for everything. That's right, and that's. I think overall, I've been saying it before. In lieu of a lot of the states that were proactive to close things and shut things down earlier, Ohio was one of them. I think a big part of that, or a portion of that, is the weather, because
they all want to stay home.
The fluctuation.
More snow days.
Well, the fluctuation of the temperatures alone, you can't ask everybody's immune system from compromised to unhealthy to the healthy to go through. And this is what he told me last week. He said within 3 days, they had snow, sleet, hail, windstorms, tornadoes, and 30 degrees to 70 degrees of weather with sunshine, all in 3 days. That's a lot, and that's what happens with mild winters. I always feel like the spring is a little bit tumultuous, considering how
mild winters. They were saying on in the afternoon. Sometimes we'll watch and we'll listen to WGMJ radio out in Milwaukee, and on Alexa, and they were saying that this winter was a puppy. That's how they termed it. This winter was a puppy. I think it was Sunday we were listening to it.
Yeah.
And but you're right, then the spring comes in like, really bad. He always says if the weather in Florida was like Wisconsin in the winter, I mean, if the weather in Wisconsin was like Florida in the winter, Wisconsin would still be a swamp. Not Wisconsin, but Florida. I got it all screwed up. Sorry.
Yeah.
But Florida would still be, nobody would ever, it was too hot here in the summer, so they would all stay up north.
Exactly.
The weather's so miserable up to these climates up there that, Florida's the golden area. Everybody loves us in the winter,
Well, thank you very much for the call, sweetie. Appreciate you guys listening. And you guys have a great day.
Take care.
You got it. So just a reminder, even though we've got an expectation of rain today, which there's a lot of people I know that are like, oh, a rainy day, because Florida's mainly sunshine and rainbows and all that good stuff. But you see the temperatures, you see what it is in Milwaukee. Holy cow, they're getting snow in areas now. I think that's incredible. There's a lot of heavy weather moving through the United States here with the forecast for the next few days and what had transpired from Easter, as we talked yesterday about the areas of Louisiana, Mississippi having some deadly tornadoes that had come through. That continued through yesterday, where a lot touched down towards the east as that weather system was moving that way. It took the entire day to get through. But it was that change as the Earth's going from cold to warm, as a lot of different moving air masses caused a lot of significant weather, and we're getting a little bit of possible thunderstorm and stuff like that today with some high winds. We had some incredible high winds yesterday, which I thought was going to bring about some rain or whatever, but it just kind of dissipated once it got to us. But the likes of Jacksonville and north of Gainesville and all that got to see some of that rain with the wind and everything else. But yeah, it's just crazy this time of year. And I'm going to say it, from being up north and having mild winters, it makes the spring heavy, and heavy with winter, or heavy with a weathery mix. You get the whole spectrum come spring. So with that being said, my segue as we come into it here is basically to round this out is that the weather in Florida here ain't bad. So any of my buddies that are listening, yeah, I'm rubbing it in a little bit, just a little bit. Good morning, WOCA. You're on the air.
Good morning, Adam.
Morning, partner. How you doing today?
Oh, pretty good. Waiting for that rain to come in. We had a little thunder and lightning last night, but there was only less than 1/10 of an inch in the gauge, so it was just basically a sprinkle. See, we're talking about wind the last couple of days, Ned. Being a person involved in small aircraft, what are the guidelines for as far as the wind, as far as be able to take off and fly?
Yeah, that's a great question. Considering our smaller aircraft, I've always had this rule of thumb that if there is a small craft advisory for the water when it comes to high winds and waves, that usually translates to a hey, small craft, well, I'm in a small aircraft, I probably shouldn't be up there, or it's not worth being up there, so to speak. But at the end of the day, it depends on the direction of the winds. If like yesterday, we had pretty much west southwest winds coming in gusting near 30. That's pretty heavy when you think about landing completely perpendicular to that kind of wind. It's almost beyond the limits of the airplane with those kinds of gusts. But if you land the east-west runway, you're right in line with it, as it's the heading of 26. So it can be done, but at the same time, you're probably getting bounced around. We used to call it, my buddy and I used to call it rat in a box. As if you were in a small airplane like that, it was as if like you were holding like a small cigar box and you just had a rat in there, you just shook it and then just released it. That's what it felt like when you got out of the airplane, like you were just beat to a pulp. No matter how tight the seatbelt is, your head still hits the ceiling. And a day like yesterday, it's because you had such a varying, you had basically like 10 to 15 mile an hour winds, and then all of a sudden you have these gusts, exceeding 30. That makes it really tough. On the days where you've got real strong, consistent winds at about 15 to 20 miles an hour, and then you have some gusts in there, it changes the dynamic a little bit. But nonetheless, a day like yesterday, nobody was flying in a small aircraft. And if you were, it's probably because you had to take care of something and that was your last resort. But you probably erred on the side of so much caution if you had to do it. But like a day like yesterday, the airport was an absolute ghost town. Everything, not just for the shutdown in itself.
With a windy forecast weather like that, is it possible that the winds could be at altitude a lesser speed than on the ground?
Possible. Very possible. Because that changes altogether with the what we call the winds aloft and the reports that we use to check. And sometimes, in lieu of that question, sometimes you'll have really, really strong winds at an altitude, let's say at 3,000 to say 5,000 feet. And in the morning, as we know, it's always a little bit cooler and not as windy yet. What actually happens is those winds kind of settle to lower altitudes during the day as everything heats up and it becomes a little bit more erratic with the heating of the day. But they could be. You could be, sustainable winds of 20 miles an hour, but then having gusts of 30, and then you go up to altitudes and it's not as bad. Usually, though, it carries that for quite a few thousand feet. You'd have to get up there pretty high to avoid it. A day like yesterday, it was all over the place. Any altitude you want is probably crappy.
About at what altitude is like the jet stream? Because I know like larger planes, sometimes it benefits them. You can get to your destination faster or in reverse slower. But the jet stream must be pretty high up.
Yeah, it's pretty high up there. Like you said, though, sometimes they can take advantage of it. It changes, but usually it's you're looking at I'd say anywhere from between 22,000 to say 40,000 feet, give or take, at times when the aircraft would try to use it for tailwind or something to the extent. So probably about that high. It changes. A lot of it depends on certain characteristics, but and the jet stream is one of those things that is a big play in our weather, especially here in the northern hemisphere. Yeah, great questions, partner.
At what elevation do you lose oxygen?
Well, for like you don't necessarily lose it altogether, but the air becomes thinner. Well, we have a regulation that if you're above, if you're in an aircraft that doesn't have pressurization, then there's an expectation that if you're above 12,500 feet for more than 30 minutes, then you need to use oxygen. If you're above 14,000 feet, you need to use it, and anything above 15,000 feet, you need to use it, and the passengers have to be provided with it. And that's on an unpressurized aircraft. And they say because at those altitudes, it is getting so thin. But be mindful that if you do fly commercially, that with a pressurized cabin, which is most aircraft, that all aircraft that you'll be taking for commercial flights that in a jet would be setting the cabin pressure that makes it feel like it's at 8,000 feet. So if you're, like I said, humming along at flight level 240, the cabin itself feels like it's about 8,000 feet. So that's still pretty high nonetheless, but it's, it's comfortable and comfortable.
Right.
Comfortable. Yep.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Very interesting information there, and we'll be talking to you later.
You got it, buddy. Thanks for the good questions. Yeah, sometimes I forget after doing this radio stuff for a bit that, oh, yeah, I fly too. But thanks, you. Good questions there, partner, and that changes the tone of the day, too, for me, so thank you very, very much. Excellent, guys. Well, as we're making our way here towards the top of the 8 o'clock hour, that means we're going to be coming up for our segment with Life South Community Blood Centers. We'll be talking with Galen, and we'll be rattling off some conversation with him, and that'll get us to the bottom of the 8 o'clock hour. We'll be doing our news bits of news that you can chew, all to bring us to 9 o'clock, where we'll have Carol Ann Baldwin, Master Gardener. Carol Ann Baldwin to talk more weather, and at the same time, more of what it takes to get your garden, get your patio, get your lawn and landscaping looking really good, and to talk about what's necessary this time of year in lieu of that for the weather that we have coming through and the weather that we can expect come May and June. To keep the, like I said, to keep the grounds near your living space looking good. So stay tuned for that. And then after that, we have Matt Gibbs, Sunrise Automotive, auto repair with personal care, as we can have him, like we do on Tuesdays, talk about anything we would want to do to fix our vehicles or questions about our vehicles, which I know everybody looks forward to calling to talk to him. He's a great guy that can offer some great advice and go from there. Now, as we make our way, like I said, to the top of the 8 o'clock hour, a great show for you, as we will tomorrow too, in the idea of what we can expect for the rest of the week. Well, just stay tuned. It'll be all good nonetheless. You're listening to 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, and we'll be back right after this. WOCA, The Source.
Chris Foster. A new White House task force focused on